Let's be real here. How many times have you said, this is the last time, and it wasn't? It happened to me hundreds of times. Honestly, maybe even thousands of times before. And think of it like this. If your friend ever said, hey, can I borrow $5? I'll pay back tomorrow. And you say, okay, give him $5. And tomorrow he comes back around and he doesn't pay you back. And then another couple days go by and still no money. And then finally 2 weeks later, then he gives you the $5. And say he's been doing this for the past couple of years. Every time he borrows money, he says he's gonna pay you back tomorrow, and never actually does. One day, instead of $5, if he asked you to borrow $1,000, would you even trust that he'll pay you back? Like at this point, hell no. Because there's no trust in that promise that's being made. And at this point, you don't believe your friend. So the mind is gonna act in a similar way. You've told yourself no more, and you broke that promise to yourself so many times that your mind just does not believe you anymore. So it doesn't take it seriously, and it doesn't actually try to quit. Today we're gonna fix that one promise at a time, because every promise kept is like one brick, and we're laying the foundation of trust that leads to freedom over time. Because if you don't really believe that you will change, you're never going to. So this is where we're gonna start the one promise a day protocol. And it doesn't matter the size of the task that you get done. What matters is you actually get it done. So you can choose one daily promise, make it a non-negotiable and binary, which means it's easy to know if you did it or not. It's a simple, yes, I did it, or no, I didn't do it. No fluff. And again, keep it simple. Some things I used to do to build this trust with myself was easy. I would say I would not eat until 11 a.m. I won't be on my phone after 10 p.m. I'll go to the gym today. Even if I usually already go to the gym, just mentally telling myself I'm gonna do it and then checking it off, it helped me realize that I do what I say I do. And that's what set in my mind. So the difficulty doesn't matter. The follow through does. And when thinking of promises to make to yourself, make promises that you're confident that you can do. And again, make it clear, yes or a no. Zero room for fluff. And then ask yourself, can I get this promise done even on a hectic or busy day? Make it simple. It's no good setting outrageous goals, like I'm gonna run 10 miles today if you're not usually a runner. We want to build trust consistently. So I gave you some examples, and if you're here to actually quit porn, I recommend that you start that checklist now. What are some small promises that you can make today to rebuild trust with yourself? And I know what you're thinking, Nathan, this seems way too simple to actually make a difference. But again, picture this. If you're a kid and you ask your parents to pick you up from school at exactly 5 p.m. and they always say, hey, we're gonna be there at 5 p.m. and it's always 5:07, 5:10, 5:15 when they get there. Never exactly on time. And say they do that every day for like 10 years in a row. They never show up when you ask them to. If one day you're an adult, 10 years later, you say, Mom, Dad, please be here by 3 p.m. sharp. I need you guys here. Honestly, how confident are you that they're gonna be there at 3 p.m. sharp? You don't have any trust in them. You don't have any faith in them. You don't even believe that they're gonna come on time. So this kind of pattern of breaking promises and not believing works in any aspect in life. So when they tell you they're gonna be there at 3, you don't even believe them. You think they're lying straight to your face. And at this point, that's what your brain is telling yourself when you say that you're gonna quit porn, because at this point, you don't even take yourself seriously. So rebuild the trust with yourself. This might be the most important action that you take in the road to recovery. Again, any comments or questions, bring them to the trainings. See ya.